Good morning, everybody. I'm Jem, and I'm one half of the Mystic Mages, and I'm here for this morning's daily tarot pull. So I hope everybody's doing well this morning. If you missed out on our weekly Tarot Tuesday segment last night, definitely check that out. It is up on our Facebook page and will also be up on YouTube. But I'm here for this morning, and I decided to do something a little bit differently today. Totally beautiful outside in New Jersey. We're finally getting some glorious weather, so I decided to read some cards outside. I've been sitting out here having my coffee, so I figured it was a good opportunity too. I did pull these guys right before I jumped on camera, just because I'm going to be really upset if my cards blow away if we get a gust of wind, guys. But they did want to talk this morning. We do not have just one card. We have a bunch today. So as I said last night during Tarot Tuesday, this Union card just simply won't leave me alone. As I was shuffling, it was the very first card that popped out. And I did actually have a dream last night, and the only thing I can remember from the dream is hearing the words Union is coming. So whoever needs to hear that message, I'm like literally getting an image of like the British are coming, with like a soldier on a horse trying to tell everybody about it. So whoever needs to hear this, whether again this is harmonious union within yourself during your own ascension process on your journey, or whether this is coming into harmonious union with either a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship, again this card can denote marriage, a time for celebration, just strong, stable foundations. Fours are always about, security and stability, but this is a really loving card, guys. We keep talking about this summer of love this year that we have to look forward to, and the cards are certainly reflecting that. So very exciting stuff. The next card that popped out here is this Knight of Wands, which totally makes so much sense. So wands are all about passion. They are all about being driven, going for what you want. And this is the energy that we're really embodying right now, as we step into our true authentic selves, as we kind of embody that divine masculine or divine feminine, we are getting ready to come rushing forward with what we want. So whether it's someone we want, whether it's an opportunity we want, a job we want, whether it's just changing our lives around for the better and really living as our true selves, we are getting ready to rush in head first. So again, this week especially, in the light of the moon, as we're kind of like moving away from that full moon energy, it's been a lot about rest and retreat, but it's not going to stay quiet for long, guys, because there's going to be some crazy stuff rushing in, all for the better. And this could also signify somebody that's about to rush into your life. Maybe somebody has an offer for you. Maybe somebody wants to reconnect with you. Somebody wants to apologize to you. It could be that somebody else is about to surprise you as well. So very exciting. The next card that popped out for this morning is the High Priestess, and I love this card. This card is all about intuition. As you can see, she's got like the crescent moons up there. So this is really like embodying, the goddess energy. So again, that divine feminine energy. So Spirit is really urging us, guys, to work on balancing out our own energies, balance out your own inner masculine and feminine energies. We all have both. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. We both have masculine and feminine energies, and they need to be balanced. Very often we become way too much of one than the other, and then we're missing out in certain other areas of our lives, and we can't figure out why. 9 times out of 10, it's because our energy is not balanced. So we are driving certain things away, and we are keeping other things from being really allowed to enter. So again, this is a time to go within. This is a time for reflection, for getting in touch with your own inner guidance, your own inner voice, figuring out who you are. For some of you, as I said last night, you might have had certain, either intuition or psychic abilities that are starting to come to fruition, and they're going to be enhanced, but you need to spend some time in quiet reflection in order to make that happen. So whether it's meditating, whether it's exercising, whatever it is, journaling, writing, if you guys like to paint or something like that, don't be afraid to retreat a little bit and spend a little bit of time alone and really get in touch with yourself. So your intuition is going to be talking to you, but you have to pay attention to the messages that are coming through. And if we can do that and really be in touch with our intuition, and if we can really speak our truth and live this authentic life and really march forward with the life that we want, we're going to have it all. The 10 of Cups is about attainment. It is about success. It is about having everything we have ever wanted. You can see there's this rainbow here with these 10 cups, and then we have this happy couple that's looking up at the sky. They've got their children over here that are dancing and playing together. They've got a beautiful home and yard in the background. So this is about that personal fulfillment, that attainment. That's about having that balanced relationship that's really good for you. It's about creating that family life that you want, really surrounding yourself with the right people, having the right opportunities come forth and being able to acknowledge that they're right for you and really seizing them and working hard for them. So again, guys, solid, stable foundations for our future. The decisions that we make over the next couple months are going to impact at least the next 7 years of our lives. So it's time to really get in touch with who we are and what we want, because we don't want to be living our lives for somebody else. We don't want to be doing things out of a sense of guilt or duty or obligation. This is our life. And I mean, in 7 years, I'm going to be 40, guys. Like, I'm going to be 40 in 7 years. I need to do me a little bit. So everybody else needs to do the same thing as well. So again, take stock in the real relationships in your life, the real things that bring you joy and that you're passionate about, and keep those things, but look to cultivate more of that. So we got to trim the fat a little bit, guys, if we want to achieve all of these beautiful things. And I just pulled 2 clarifier cards, one from the top of the deck and one from the bottom of the deck. And I love this card, guys. This is like an extra card in my deck. It's sort of a nothing card, but it's one of my favorites because this for me really embodies the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We have these 7 birds up here, these 7 doves. 7's always a lucky number. It's always a number of luck, of fortune, of things turning around, really connected to spirit. And you can see the way they're gazing into each other's eyes, you know, and they've got the doves circling around their head. This connection is protected. This connection is something that's being guided by fate and destiny that spirit is supporting you in. So whether it's going to be attracting soul family, a soul mate, again, if you're a twin flame, it could be a twin flame connection, but likely there's going to be a really, really significant relationship. If it hasn't already come forward, then maybe it's going to be strengthening an existing relationship and kind of reinvigorating that spark and falling in love all over again. Or it's going to be that, you know, suddenly you're going to find your person, you know, and they're just going to pop up. And this, again, guys, we're talking about harmonious union within ourselves. This can just mean falling in love with yourself, guys. You know, again, we've been talking about the difference between self-love and actually loving yourself. You know, you could go for a million spa days and still feel like total shit about yourself. So this is really about owning yourself, you know, loving yourself regardless of your flaws and your imperfections, realizing that you're perfectly imperfect and there's nobody out there like you. Obviously, we want to work on those things that are maybe some negative or lower vibrational things, but we need to be accepting of ourselves. We need to give ourselves a pat on the back for how far we've come, and we need to really harness this love of self so that way we're able to move forward and we're not blocking ourselves from the opportunities that we're chasing. So, and the next card that pulled out, this was the bottom of the deck, guys. This is the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is a card of illusions and of deception. This can be a card, you can see he's sort of trying to take what isn't his. He's a little bit of a thief. This is not the most honest guy on the planet. So this could mean a few things, guys. This could mean that you're starting to see through certain illusions or delusions that you've created for yourself in your life. Maybe the masks are falling off and you're starting to see certain people for their true colors, and so you're sort of distancing yourself or cutting certain people out of your life. Maybe it's that somebody who did you wrong in the past really wants to come through with an apology and right their wrongs. Or maybe it's that you're feeling a little bit guilty that maybe you were this guy in the past, and maybe there's somebody that you feel you owe an apology to, that you want to make amends with. Again, guys, forgiveness. Like, forgiveness is something that we give ourselves. It's a gift that we give to us. Yeah, it feels good to apologize to somebody else and to kind of smooth things over, but it's really something that we do for us at the end of the day. So if you feel certain things looming over your head, if there's certain relationships that were kind of rocky, that you're feeling pulled to, we keep getting the 6 of Cups card, which is all about nostalgia, memories, somebody from the past. It could be that somebody from your past is going to be looking to come in with an apology finally, or it could mean that it's time. If you've been putting it off and you've been too afraid to really do the right thing and apologize to somebody for the wrongs that you did, it's time to. And again, guys, if nothing else, at the end of the day, whatever baggage you've been holding on to, whatever negative emotions are coming up to the surface, it's time to forgive yourselves for it. Because if you can't forgive yourselves for it, you're not going to be able to attain all the things that you want to. So we have this beautiful union energy coming in. We have this beautiful 10 of Cups energy coming in. We have the ability to have it all. So just be the high priestess. Listen to your own intuition. tune into yourself. You don't need to go to everybody else for advice. If there's trusted people that you know love you, that you want to confide in, then great. But this is a time to really learn to trust yourself and to really create the life that you're looking for. So I hope that this resonated with everybody today. It's a little bit longer than usual. I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. We would love to hear from you guys, and I hope that everybody has a really beautiful Wednesday. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We love you.